You're watching The Source on CNN Philippines. I'm Pinky Webb. Our source today, LTFRB spokesperson Celine Pialago. Celine, it's good to see you again. Welcome to The Source.
Good to see you, Madam, at sa lahat po ng nanonood. Good morning!
Madaming issues kailangan pag-usapan. Unahin na natin ito, yung preparation. Ano bang gagawin dahil nga sa Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, the 3-day strike will begin next week. What kind of preparations is the LTFRB doing?
Yes, Madam Pinky, they've announced a nationwide 3-day transport strike a month ahead po of the December 31 deadline for the PUV consolidation. Yes, ma'am, we are prepared po. Special permits will be ready and we will give this to accommodate po the routes that will be affected. Libreng sakay po will be provided by the local government unit, and we are in touch with the JTF, NCR, and Philippine National Police and MMDA. As of count, Madam Pinky, 8 to 12 routes would be affected on the Tigil Pasada of Piston.
Celine, 8 to 12 routes lang to. Pero ang sinasabi ng Piston, 100,000 drivers and operators daw will join the strike. Is this the same number you're looking at? Ganito ba kalaki ang nakikita niyong sasali sa Tigil Pasada sa Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday?
Ma'am, after the meeting of our chairman, Teofilo Guadis, with his regional directors, so far, ma'am, hindi po namin nakikitang there would be a major impact sa gagawin po nilang Tigil Pasada. But then again po, our chairperson appealed to them yesterday to stop their planned strike. If they will positively respond, Madam Pinky, then well and good. But if they will still go on this, it is still possible for them po to lose their franchise or their franchise will be suspended.
Yun na nga po, Celine, so nagkaroon ng pag-uusap kahapon between Piston and LTFRB chairperson Guadis?
No po, our chairman appealed to Piston through a press conference po yesterday if they can stop their planned strike on Monday to Wednesday.
Opo.
But if they will positively respond po, mabuti po yun, mas mainam po yun. Pero ma'am,
yun ang
we just
hinihintay
want to
natin.
remind them, yes ma'am, we just want to remind them, ma'am, that if they go on with this, baka po masuspinde ang kanilang prangkisa.
Yun na nga po, I was going to ask you about that. What is the penalty? Because it's a 3-day strike next week that they plan to hold.
Yes, ma'am. Alam naman po natin na it's their responsibility na magkaroon po ng mode of transport ng ating mga commuters. So, if they will go on with this, mapaparalisa po, paniniwala nila, mapaparalisa ang ating mga commuters. This is a violation po of their franchise. So, it doesn't necessarily mean, ma'am, that our chairman appealed to them to stop the strike is because we're scared dun sa gagawin nilang Tigil Pasada. It's just that, ma'am, we believe that there's just this huge misunderstanding on the PUV program of the government. So, if they're very much willing to talk and sit down with our chairman, mas mainam po yun, Madam Pinky.
Bakit po may misunderstanding, Celine? Can you explain this to us? Although I did watch a report where you were saying meron talagang misunderstanding. Ang sinasabi kasi ng Piston, kausap ko po si Kamodi kahapon, dalawa yung gusto nila to actually extend the deadline coming up on December 31 for the consolidation. At sinasabi nila, hindi daw sila, they don't oppose, rather, the modernization. What they're hoping, ang sabi nila, is magkaroon tayo ng sariling industriya kung saan maaaring kumuha ng mga jeep or i-rehabilitate yung mga existing jeeps. So, why is there a misunderstanding?
Because, ma'am, they're very worried that after December 31 deadline, they can no longer operate. Ma'am, we just want to clarify that as long as they will file their petition for consolidation, which is just a basic documentary requirement po, no? Substantial requirement lang po ito. At least po, in case they experience problems in preparing technical documents, there is this intention to cooperate in the PUVMP. Then they can still operate after December 31. So, ma'am, just file the petition for consolidation, then will operate on January 1st of 2024.
Parang Celine lumalabas, ayaw nila, it seems ayaw nila yung consolidation dahil sa mga nabasa ko, marami sa kanila ay one operator, one jeep. At parang lalamunin daw yung kanilang kabuhayan ng mga malalaking kumpanya. Could you help us understand what is this particular concern of theirs and what is the response of the transport group? Department,
Ma'am,
rather.
if they will consolidate, yes, ma'am. if they will consolidate, they will form one cooperative or corporation. With this, ma'am, based on the government study, it would be easier to implement the modernization program in terms of fleet management and financial assistance. So, ma'am, in layman's term, hindi na sila mag-aagawan sa ruta,
Opo.
hindi na po sila base sa boundary system. Lahat po ng mga drivers and operators are in one route for efficient delivery of public service. And ma'am, another worry po nila, no, replacement of jeepneys. Ma'am, our chairman bodies reiterated yesterday, there is no need to replace the jeepneys as long as the vehicles are roadworthy. So, very clear po yun. Yung takot po kasi ma'am, baka kailangan lang naman pong pag-usapan with our chairman bodies.
What is siguro confusing or bothersome here, Celine, is that itong PUV modernization, 2017 pa ito. In other words, it's about what? It's been about 6 years. Of course, hindi naman ito mangyayari overnight, hindi ba? But I think I also saw numbers, no, Celine, that about 65% have actually already consolidated. Tama ba yun?
Yes, ma'am. I'll just double check with my figures right now, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Almost 60% na po ang consolidated. In NCR, kasi yun po ang pinaka-mainit, madam eh. Ang routes po doon is around 842. Ang nakakonsolidate na po is 282. With 51,000 units, 13,000 na po ang consolidated. Magkasama na po dito, ma'am, ang jeepneys and UV Express. Ma'am, for one last, I would just like to give this hypothetical example po, no? Let's consider, ma'am, one route with 50 units. 50 units. But only 40 units po have been consolidated. So, 40 lang yung nag-participate.
Opo.
In this scenario, ma'am, there are still 10 units na uncooperative. Ang tanong po nila, can this 10 units still operate? Yes. They can still operate po, but only for one sole reason. We need to fill in and complete the 50 units allowed on that route. This is the only justification po for their operation. However, after reaching the allowed number of units on that route, if the 10 units, madam, still choose not to cooperate, they will have 3 options. Number 1, wait for the new guidelines in case there would be any new guidelines outlining what steps to take. Second, ma'am, choose to cooperate to continue their operation. Or third, be part of the support program or social support programs offered by LTFRB in collaboration with Dole and Tesla.
Okay.
So makakabiyahe pa rin po, ma'am. And cooperation lang po, consolidation lang po sana, ma'am.
And there is no
Before
no plans to extend that December 31 deadline.
Yun, ma'am, with my hypothetical example, ma'am, ang connotation po is parang nag-e-extend. Pero the only justification doon po sa hindi magko-consolidate, kaya sila nakakapag-operate pa rin after December 31, is just to fill in the gap of the allowed number units on
Per
that
route.
particular route. So kung napayagan ka pa, it's because we just don't want to have this crisis on public transport.
Ayaw nyo na may
Para
deficit doon sa rutang yon. Parang ganun, ano?
But then again, pag na-fill in na natin, madam, then you just have 3 options. Yung nauna ko pong nabanggit sa inyo.
Okay. LTFRB spokesperson Celine Pialago, thank you so much for your time.
Salamat, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us here on The Source. I'm Pinky Webb. You're watching CNN Philippines.